Ryan here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good night, good evening, good morning, Reggae Boyz fans. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan LFC. Back again with another top shelf video for you guys today. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you get the latest Reggae Boyz content from Ryan LFC. This is the place for you if you want the exclusive Reggae Boyz content and you want the good Reggae Boyz content. I have a special guest, Bahamas, but before I get and introduce to my guest, I just want to ask Bahamas this question. But let's go for him. Bahamas, what are you doing?
I'm fine. Hope everybody's alright, Feeling good.
How you feel after that result? 1-1 draw.
Well, the result is better than no points. 1 point is better than none. It gets us on the ball, on the board. We still might be rock bottom. We're just 4 points adrift from qualifying spots,
98 3-game play, 1 points. 2020, 2021, Jamaica, 3-game, 1 points. Can Jamaica repeat that formula?
Who knows, we have the difference between back then and now, we have a way better squad. The quality is way better. The depth in the squad is way better. Options to choose from left, right, and center, So it's just for them to come together and get it right.
Before we get into the game a little bit of the mischarges, but we really want to talk about Tyreek Magee, the former Jamaican college students, the maestro. A lot of people impressed with Tyreek Magee performance against Costa Rica. A lot of people has been calling out for him before even the World Cup qualified, the Gold Cup. Coach Pittman need to give him more chances, and every single time he play against Costa Rica in the Gold Cup, I think he performed very well. And against Costa Rica again, he performed very well. I still think he have a few weaknesses, but every player have them weakness. How good is this maestro is?
Boy, Tyreek Magee show him class from high school football days till now, And thing about it is, it's not even to say I could just throw him into the fire, start him every game, or a game in and game out. But he needs to be a regular mainstay in the team. You have Tyreek Magee on the bench. If you need a change or a spark in a game, Tyreek Magee can give you that spark, Like I say, every player has their strengths and their weaknesses. We all know Tyreek Magee is not the greatest defensive player. But offensively, going forward, again, showing it from the goal that we scored today against Costa Rica started from Tyreek Magee receiving the ball in our defensive third, turning away from a defender, playing the ball out wide and getting the attack started. Things like this contribute to our success.
And I think we're really missing a player like Tyreek Magee. He have the quality to make things happen. Listen to that game. The commentator from Costa Rica keep on saying, this kid is just 22. Look at him touch. Look at him first touch. Maestro. And the commentator really fall in love with Tyreek Magee's style of play and how him keep coming for that ball. And I just want Coach Whitmore to trust him a little bit more. You see, like, oh, you set up the team today with Anthony Grant and Speedy Williams to protect him. He's not the most defensive player going to give you a lot of work off the ball. But once you have player around him, the system set up for him, he can be successful. We see him spray the ball from left to right. And he turn over the ball a few times, probably 8 or 9 times. Probably if we play against a better team, as we earlier on we say in the live stream, team probably punish you, but they didn't. And Costa Rica, we has to give the Jamaican team a lot of credit. People will say, yo, Ryan, it's just Costa Rica, they're not good enough, but you have to play the team in front of you.
Right, and people would say the same thing about us. If they imagine if a USA draw with this Jamaica team, the commentators or the persons and the fans back home in the USA would say, it's Jamaica, we should have done better. It's the same thing we're saying about Costa Rica. You have to play the team in front of you. The thing about Tyreek Magee now, is what needs to happen is you have similar players of same quality of Tyreek Magee, Kemar Roof, Rafael Morrison, Daniel Johnson. These players are going to help Tyreek Magee to be better and to be the future. You have to remember, so these guys, Daniel Johnson, they're all in their late 20s, you know. This is Tyreek Magee's first World Cup campaign. Just imagine what Tyreek Magee will do when he reaches 26, 27, having so much experience under his belt by playing with such great players in this Jamaica national team and giving him that exposure. Come on, guys. There's a reason why Tyreek Magee is not in Jamaica playing football, you know. There's a reason why that young man is in Belgium. There's a reason. He has talent. Give him an opportunity. Just slowly bring him into the squad. You know, don't rush the process. And you will see the Tyreek Magee at Jamaica College.
And what I don't really like about Coach Theodore Whitmore, he need to put more trust in the youngster. Don't play him in. Don't play him, have him on the bench 4 or 5 games. You don't even give him a touch. Give him a. You can break him.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
you can break him. So I think he have a potential to go to the next level. I just think he still need to work on that. You know, going to the gym, put on a little bit of muscle. You have 1 month to get up to speed, Tyreek Magee. I think if you put on a little bit more bulk, put on a little bit more muscle, I think no one can touch you in CONCACAF. I think you will be a successful player. You have to just keep your head high. But we don't want to take up the videos talking about Tyreek Magee. Great performance. Continue with the great work. You're doing good, youth. Sky's the limit. Keep going and be strong. But what next for Jamaica? Club
Well,
football coming back. International break up. As we say, 1 point from 3 games. It's not a bad start. Circumstance, we could play our best team of the COVID situation. What next for us? What we need to change? What need the coach need to bisect to come in? Get a lot of missed opportunity today. What we need to work on in the next international break?
well, that's the funny thing, you know. We didn't have the opportunity to say, make we play these certain guys from the beginning of the campaign, you know. So we now have a month off, and then I go back to their footballing homes, you know, club football. We'll see who will be on form for who won't be on form. It's now up to the staff, the JFF staff, even Tapper himself, to see where can we really pull the best pieces from to bring back for the next 3 games, because the next 3 games I feel are even harder than the ones we just faced. USA away, Canada at home, Honduras away. You know, and these teams bring their own stars, especially the first 2 teams. The United States really has a good core group of players. And then, you know, Canada has the Alfonso Davies and many other players who are very good support cast. Jamaica has a great team, but this quote unquote great team has yet to find their feet. So Tapper has a month. Tapper himself can now go out and converse with these players. Speak to them, you know, call them 1 or 2 times and say, oh, how you doing, how your family and so on. Build a bond with the quote unquote English players. Build up even bigger bond with the quote unquote local players and try to have some kind of unity. So you know, so when you come back in a camp, you know exactly what you want. You don't want it to be like this. So get the information from now. Where's a red list country? What can we do? If we should really bring the English players, if we can't, you know, because if there's going to be another situation where the English players can only play 1 game, do you really want to risk what happened to Panama to happen again? I don't think so. So if you know that the situation at hand is where they can't play 2 to 3 games, do not call them up. And there's no this. You trust me. If you explain to them and say, listen, no disrespect, we just don't want to bring you for just 1 game. Then keep the players that you're comfortable with for 3 games. And then by that time, we as supporters will be able to judge you off of that performance with a set team. A set team. Because there were 3 different teams Tapper played the last 3 games. 3 different teams. So if he has a set team for the next 3 fixtures and we get the same results, then we know what to do.
Yeah, let's move on from that, Bahamas, because we need to wrap it up quick as possible. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to share the video. If you want to get in contact with Ryan LFC, that's the WhatsApp number. You can message me, you can call me, unless us have attack. But Bahamas, we get glorious opportunity in this game. We should collect 3 points. We see that the Costa Rica team, when it reached 60 minutes, they start to walk. In this team, Costa Rica have 6 players over 32.
Why?
When we get a team like a Costa Rica, I think they are one of the weakest team in the thing, and we get so much clear-cut opportunity. Great finish by Shaman Nichols. I would say good goal by Shaman Nichols. I would say great finish, but
Yeah.
Shaman get a lot of opportunity. We're grateful that the goalie scored to equalize for us. He always bailing out us, but after that, he get one and few chance where he should put in the back of the net. Javon Heats gets one. What are your thoughts on the finishing of the striker this evening?
See, and that is the thing, you know. I go back to the Mexico game. Shamar Nicholson bailed us out in the Mexico game. But then, you know, quality stands above it all, you know. Clinical finishing does put you above the rest. Hence why we lost 2-1. If Shamar Nicholson or even the rest of the team was a little bit more clinical, we would have easily won 2-3-4-1. You know? You get a one chance and you bail us out. You put us in a position to win the game. Then you go for it, you know? You don't sit back and hope and pray. You take the game by the scruff of your neck. You do kill off a team when you know you're in that kind of position. So going forward, we cannot waste chances. Like I said, we're playing the United States next. And we have an awful record against them. You know? Canada is an up-and-coming bigger team now. We can't waste chances because they have great players who will finish the game off from the half. So we need to do better.
Most definitely. Viewers, we need to start to finish our chance. At this high level, you're not going to get 5 and 6 chance. What we get against Costa Rica, we will not get it against a USA team or a Panama team. Look at, we play Panama at home and will not even get a clear-cut opportunity. So the player them need to go back to them club, go back to the dressing room, and make sure that come a month from now, we get it right and we start to win football game. As Barma said, Canada and the USA, it's not a joke. It's getting harder and harder, and we have to just keep focus and do the right thing. But viewers, let me know your thought on the game. What do you guys think about the performance? What do you guys think about Coach Theodore with more substitute? I have to give him credit. I think substitute today, spot on. Are you agree with me, Bamas?
Yeah, man, definitely agree. The times in which he chose to bring on certain players, you know, it changed. It helped, gave us fresh legs. Javan East was actually really good coming on the pitch. Again, just lacking the finishing quality that we needed. Blair Turgot helped us when needed, you know, fresh legs on the wings, giving support to Alva Spoil, making it a little bit easier for him to defend. And the midfield, again, was, for me, this was the most solid midfield we've had for the past 3 games. So, again, I guess, like I said, kudos to Tapper in that respect, in part of the game. But, you know, there's a lot of things we can still change.
Yeah, I like the balance of the midfield because when Kemar Taxilarins go, you have Speedy Williams filling in that gap to close the gap. And whenever Paul will go, you have Anthony Grant come. So you see the balance inside the midfield. I would love for us to make sure that every single time we doing calling up a team, we have that balance and that cohesion. We can get the job done. In the make no sense, we do have the balance. That's why Tyreek Magee looks so today.
Like I said, for Tapper now, you know, for me, you know, as a coach, you know your players, you know where they play. Do not put a player out of position. Don't make it harder on them to do something they can't really do. You know, because like I said, there's no way I would put Tyreek Magee to play defensive midfield. Why? Because he can't defend. He's better going forward. So you know you have to keep him in the final attacking third of the pitch. You know, put players where they can play and where they can be useful to the team and help the team, and you'll see a better team. Like I said, they're all professional footballers. They know exactly what to do. Put them in the right position, you'll get the result.
Viewers, I really appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. Appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button. Let us know your thought down in the comment section. Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC and Bahamas, we like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, and left them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say it,